And now, it's time for the 27 Sports award-winning Football Frenzy.
Welcome into Football Frenzy. I'm Landon Reinhart. Solo again this week. It is week 3 of high school football playoff sectionals. And our game of the week this week, I'll call it, it's Osage City hosting Nemaha Central. And if you were to say, Landon, tell me about two schools that are cowboys and know how to rough it up and hit hard, it's Osage City and Nemaha Central. If I was a betting man, you could bet on these games. I'd say take the under, and they proved me wrong. Our game of the week this week, Osage City, the Indians, hosting back-to-back state champions, the Nemaha Central Thunder. Here's a connection we've called all season long. Osage City quarterback Kason Parsons to Quentin Stark, proof he has a heart. I'm going to say that as long as they keep playing. Now Nemaha Central, it's always Carter Hike, but this time it's Caleb Strothman on the running back pass to Mason Schultze-Johns. He falls down after, but the 6 points counts. This time it is Carter Hike. He's going to play linebacker at the collegiate level, just a junior. Now off of the kick return, here's Dylan Teal for Osage City, going the distance, taking it all the way down, and this one was tied up late. So Nemaha, what can you do for me? Carter Hike, set Hike, he's back in the end zone. So now Osage City down a score, last chance in the fourth quarter. Game of the week for a reason. Parsons making nothing happen. The Thunder defense coming up strong as they do. So we get a fourth down play. Winner decides all on this pass attempt right here. Parsons rolling right, launching deep, and it is knocked down by that Thunder defense. Back-to-back state champs, one loss the last 2 seasons, and they win it again. Nemaha Central on to Sub-State with a 33-27 win. Here's Hike and Coach Gladsack.
This game is going to go down as an all-time classic. Our kids took with the game plan. Like I said, we had negative plays. They battled, flipped the page. Just an awesome feeling to be 1-0 and continue to play.
We just got to keep the mojo going, and it doesn't matter who we'll face. We'll give them our best shot.
We almost got a rivalry matchup, but here's a sneak peek for later. Nemaha Central will host Council Grove next week. That means confirmed Northeast Kansas will have a two-way team in the state title game. All right, off to 1A playoffs. Rossville's won 7 straight after starting 0-3 at Jackson Heights. Undefeated this year with our guy Stryker. And here's Big 78 Leo Worley back after beating cancer. KSNT.com has a full feature story on him. 7-0 Cobras in the first half, but Rossville's got some dogs that'll chew a hole in the wall. Andre Johnson has champagne wishes and ties the game at 7 apiece. Heights kicks a field goal, Dogs ball, and that ball is out. Jackson coughs it up. Heights is Austin Zeller with the recovery. Small schools, you play both ways. Zeller on the receiving end this time and goes up and gets it for the big gain. Very next play, party on Wayne, party on Titan Eisenbarth. It's Titan's world, and it's a Cobra touchdown with the extra effort to fall in for 6. Now after a Rossville punt, Cobras march down to the 5, and it's Drake Amelies. I'm not going to do the full thing again. Back in the end zone 24-7 before half, and that's where the highlights I thought were going to end. In the fourth quarter, Rossville scores, gets this onside, scores, gets an onside again, 21 points unanswered to end the game, and the Dogs advance to the Final Four with one of the craziest outcomes this season with a 42-38 win. Perry-Lecompton had a surprise upset at Frontenac last week. Now the Cause get a dominant Hayden squad that has been steamrolling the competition underneath the full moon tonight. Wildcats on offense, Jet Wallmeyer looking at that shark wheel route, and we say there's no catching him, but Jensen Schreckel, literally a state champion sprinter, in for 6, and spoiler, he won't stop there. Next possession, no one within arm's length of Schreckel, off to the races yet again like he's down in Wichita. This time Hayden rolling right, and it's over the top to Schreckel again. This time well defended, a contested touchdown grab for his 1, 2, 3 times a touchdown. He started catching passes. Why not just go with the toss? Jensen Derulo talking dirty to defenses. Make that 4 touchdowns, and surely that's enough. You thought wrong, soldier. Jensen Schreckel, 5 touchdowns in the first half for Hayden. Just not a good night to be a Caw. Hayden rolls 56-6. Up north to Frankfort, hosting Burlingame. Winner gets Axtell. This is a low score for an 8-man game. Burlingame looking for the end zone in the first quarter. J.D. Tyson throwing up chicken nuggets to Dane Winters. He makes the catch to give the Bearcats an early lead. But check this out. Multiple penalties means Burlingame gets its 2-point conversion from the 40-yard line. It's a good attempt, but the interception means no good. The play's over on the extra point. Frankfort's turn. Shane Anderson, freshman quarterback, hard fake, handoff to fellow freshie Blakely Keller. Lively runs in for 6. You think they're good? Give them 3 years. This one goes the distance. Rare and 8-man. Frankfort advances to face Axtell with a 46-38 win. To Bishop Stadium for 6A action. Coach Shart's no stranger to playoff football. Manhattan hosting Wichita Northwest. Manhattan on offense after a Northwest score. Carter Aslan looking deep for J.J. Dunnigan. He's got college offers from Power 5 programs and reservations for 6. MHK takes the lead back. After another Grizzlies touchdown, Aslan doesn't have to throw it too far this time. Rylan Vikander, the tight end, taking it for 6. I remember watching Jackson Vikander win a state title 2 years back. Sure looks like Manhattan could do it again this year with the 49-28 win over Northwest. Next up, road trip to Derby. Let's kick it to Boomtown. Wamego hoping Buhler has a day off. You get it? But the Crusaders came to play a push at the line, and Buhler takes a 20-0 lead in the third. Ensuing kickoff, though, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee kick. And if you do that, you probably shouldn't kick it to the senior starting running back. Tate Warren is breaking tackles like he has all season long. Goes down the right sideline to the end zone to make it a 2-score game, but the Red Raiders season would come to the end tonight. Final score in 4A, Buhler 28, Wamego 14. Off to Goddard, where Seaman does not like Ike tonight, taking on Eisenhower. Max Sutton looking left early for Caden McKinney. We've called that connection quite a bit this year. Vikings down 13-7 in the second quarter. And the Vikings couldn't do much tonight. Eisenhower is a really good team this year. Seaman's run ends with a 44-14 loss. And out to Hutchinson Field for a battle of the Panthers in Pittsburgh, Kansas. St. Mary's Colgan taking on Centralia to see who will advance to Sub-State and 1. Getting the upper hand to start and marching all the way down is Centralia QB Jake Flenty. We saw a lot from him tonight, and the Centralia Panthers made light work from a sectional game. Final score, Centralia takes it 46-14. That sets up the bout. And 1A next week, Centralia hosting Rossville. Some other scores, Council Grove at Humboldt. Council Grove advances with the 31-8 win. And we tease this game too, Osborne at Axtell, and Axtell 50 straight wins with a 54-8 win over Osborne. Axtell looking to make it 4 straight state titles. That's your look at Football Frenzy. We'll be right back.